Hello! This week we will focus on the biosphere. Our guide to biosphere will be Dr. Maciej Soja, who is a postdoctoral researcher in the Radar Remote Sensing Group at the Department of Earth and Space Sciences. Welcome!
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little more about biosphere?
Biosphere is the zone of life on Earth. Biosphere includes all forms of life, from the simplest life forms such as bacteria to the more complex plants and animals. In fact, it is estimated that there are between 10 and 14 million species on Earth, of which only 1.2 million have been discovered this far. Think of all the life forms we are yet to discover.
Fascinating. In this course, we focus on the different spheres of the Earth and their roles in the global climate. Can you tell us, from the point of view of climate, what is the role of the biosphere?
Biosphere plays an important role in the global climate. It interacts with the abiotic, non-living spheres through different biogeochemical processes: carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, water cycle, etc. For example, it plays an essential role in the carbon cycle. Through the processes of respiration and decomposition, living organisms consume oxygen and release carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Through the process of photosynthesis, green plants take up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen. Although the physics of carbon cycle are generally well understood, more research is needed to be able to model and predict climate change.
I see. So, can remote sensing help us with that?
From the point of view of global climate, forests are probably the most important element of the biosphere due to their uptake of carbon dioxide. Forests cover about 1/3 of the Earth's land surface, and we have surprisingly little knowledge about the global forests. Remote sensing is needed for their mapping and monitoring. During this week, we will focus on forests and remote sensing of forests.
Oh, okay. I'm already very excited. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about forests. Finally, can you tell us a little bit more about your work?
In my research, I study forests using radar images. Radar can see through clouds and even penetrate tree foliage. It is therefore an extremely useful tool for mapping of the global forests. However, our eyes are not used to seeing the world with the same wavelengths as used by radar, which can be of the order of centimeters. Therefore, the interpretation of radar images can be very tricky.
That sounds very interesting. So thank you very much for this talk, and thank you for your attention, and goodbye.